The ancient Egyptian civilization is one of the most fascinating in human history. From their monumental pyramids to their intricate burial practices, the Egyptians left behind a legacy that continues to captivate us even thousands of years later. But how much do you actually know about this mysterious culture? Well, get ready to test your knowledge because we're about to share some shocking facts about the Egyptians that you won't learn anywhere else. From their strange obsession with cats to their bizarre beliefs about the afterlife, we're about to take you on a journey back in time to uncover some of the most incredible secrets of this ancient civilization. So sit back, relax, and prepare to be amazed by what you're about to discover. 1. The three pyramids align perfectly with Orion's belt. Have you ever noticed the striking resemblance between the three pyramids at Giza and the three stars of Orion's belt? This intriguing coincidence has sparked numerous theories, with some suggesting that the Egyptians purposely aligned the pyramids to match the stars. According to Robert Bauval, an author who published The Orion Mystery in 1995, the three pyramids represent the three stars of Orion's belt and are oriented along the same axis. While this theory remains controversial, satellite imagery and star maps support the alignment, suggesting that the Egyptians may have possessed astronomical knowledge far beyond their time. However, it's important to note that other researchers disagree with Bauval's interpretation, arguing that the alignment is purely coincidental and lacks any deeper significance. Regardless, the striking resemblance between the pyramids and the stars continues to fascinate and inspire awe in all who behold it. 2. Razor blades supposedly sharpen inside the pyramid. The idea that razor blades become sharp again when placed inside the Great Pyramid is a fascinating concept that has captured the attention of many. According to theories popularized by individuals such as Antoine Bovis and the book The Secret Life of Plants in 1973, there is something about the pyramid's shape and energy that can sharpen dull blades. However, it's important to note that this concept is considered pseudoscience by most modern researchers, and there is no scientific evidence to support these claims. Despite this, some people continue to believe that there is a mysterious force within the pyramid that can transform dull blades into sharp ones. Whether or not this is true remains a mystery, but it's certainly an intriguing concept to consider. 3. The Great Pyramid encodes pi and the golden ratio. The Great Pyramid of Giza is not only an ancient marvel of engineering, but also a potential treasure trove of mathematical secrets. Some researchers have uncovered intriguing clues that suggest the Egyptians possessed advanced knowledge of geometry and mathematical constants. When measuring the base and height of the pyramid, some scholars have found ratios that closely resemble pi and the golden ratio. Pi, approximately 314, is the ratio of a circle's circumference to its diameter, while the golden ratio, approximately 1.618, represents an irrational number found in nature and art. If these ratios were intentionally incorporated into the pyramid's design, it would indicate that the Egyptians had a deep understanding of complex mathematical concepts. However, it's also possible that these similarities are coincidental and not part of an elaborate mathematical code. Further research is needed to fully understand the significance of these ratios and their possible connection to the Egyptians' advanced knowledge. 4. Mummification techniques still baffle modern science. Mummification, the process of preserving a body after death, was an integral part of ancient Egyptian culture. Despite numerous scientific advancements, modern researchers still struggle to fully understand the complexity and ingenuity of the mummification process. The ancient embalmer's ability to preserve bodies for eternity is truly remarkable and has left scientists baffled for centuries. Even after more than 3,000 years, many mummies still retain traces of skin and internal tissues, which has allowed for groundbreaking discoveries in the field of forensic science. For example, a study conducted in 2011 on Ramses II, one of the most famous Egyptian pharaohs, revealed new insights into his cause of death and overall health based on a CT scan of his mummified remains. Additionally, research conducted by the University of Zurich has shed light on the materials and techniques used in mummification, providing a deeper understanding of this ancient practice. These studies have not only advanced our knowledge of ancient Egypt, but have also helped to preserve these valuable historical artifacts for future generations. 5. Did the pharaohs use electricity? One of the most intriguing aspects of ancient Egyptian civilization is the possibility that they possessed advanced knowledge of electricity. Some researchers believe that the Egyptians may have harnessed electrical currents for various purposes, including lighting and healing. Supporters of this theory point to strange carvings in the Dendera temple that resemble modern-day electric bulbs and power cables. However, mainstream Egyptologists dismiss these claims as symbolic or mythological rather than actual depictions of electrical devices. It's worth noting that the Egyptians had a deep understanding of astronomy and used tools like sundials to measure time. They also kept detailed records of their observations of the natural world, including the behavior of animals and plants. While there is no concrete evidence that they used electricity, their curiosity and thirst for knowledge suggest that they may have explored various natural phenomena, including electricity. 6. Brain removal through the nose was done with surgical precision. One of the most disturbing yet fascinating aspects of ancient Egyptian funerary practices was the removal of the brain during mummification. Contrary to popular belief, the ancient Egyptians did not simply scoop out the brain, but rather used a more precise and delicate approach. Using long metal tools inserted through the nostrils, they extracted the brain without causing any damage to the skull. This technique not only allowed them to preserve the body's physical integrity, but also demonstrated their advanced understanding of human anatomy. Modern-day scientists have been able to confirm this through CT scans of mummified remains. An article published in the Journal of Neurosurgery in 2009 further elaborated on this topic, explaining the process in detail and shedding light on the surgical precision required for this procedure. The Egyptians' dedication to preserving the body during mummification is truly remarkable and serves as a testament to their advanced knowledge of human anatomy. 7. Ancient Egyptians used natural air conditioning. The ancient Egyptians were known for their incredible architectural achievements, but they also possessed a clever system of natural air conditioning. Some of their tombs and homes featured ingenious ventilation and water systems that created a flow of cool air throughout the year. This system consisted of underground tunnels and shafts that circulated cold air from the exterior, keeping the interior of the buildings at a comfortable temperature. In addition, they used water features such as fountains and canals to help regulate temperature and humidity levels. The Egyptians understood the importance of a comfortable living environment, and their innovative techniques allowed them to maintain a pleasant atmosphere in their homes and tombs. 8. They used antibiotics thousands of years ago. The ancient Egyptians were not only skilled builders and engineers, but also pioneers in the field of medicine. One of their most impressive achievements was their use of antibiotics thousands of years ago. Evidence suggests that they used substances such as tetracycline, which is still used today to treat bacterial infections. The Egyptians likely obtained tetracycline from fermented grain or beer, which contained trace amounts of the antibiotic. They used it to treat various ailments, including tooth infections and wounds. Remarkably, scientists have found traces of tetracycline in the bones of ancient Egyptians, indicating its widespread use. This discovery suggests that the Egyptians had a sophisticated understanding of chemistry and pharmacology, as well as the medicinal properties of different substances. Their knowledge and use of antibiotics not only helped to alleviate suffering, but also saved lives. And 9, brain surgery was practiced successfully. The ancient Egyptians were known for their advanced medical practices, and brain surgery was one of their most remarkable achievements. Analysis of skulls from this era has revealed evidence of successful cranial surgeries. The Egyptians would drill a hole into the skull to remove bone fragments or treat conditions such as epilepsy. Surprisingly, many of these patients survived the procedure, which is a testament to the skill and precision of the Egyptian surgeons. The World Neurosurgery Journal published a study in 2008 that examined the surgical techniques used by the Egyptians and the instruments they employed. The study concluded that the Egyptians' knowledge of human anatomy and their surgical expertise was highly advanced for their time period. 10. They used a highly accurate solar calendar. The ancient Egyptians developed a solar calendar that was remarkably accurate and closely resembled the modern Gregorian calendar. This calendar consisted of 365 days divided into 12 months, each month containing 30 days. Additionally, there were 5 extra days at the end of the year, which were considered sacred. This calendar was not only incredibly precise, but also far ahead of its time. It remained in use for centuries and was eventually adopted by the Greeks and Romans. The ancient Egyptians' ability to develop such an accurate calendar is a testament to their advanced understanding of mathematics and astronomy. They were able to observe the movement of the sun and accurately calculate the length of a year. Their calendar system played a vital role in their society, helping to regulate agricultural practices and religious festivals. 11. They mastered geometry and base 10 math. The ancient Egyptians were highly skilled mathematicians, and their knowledge of geometry and basic 10 math was incredibly advanced for their time. They used simple tools such as ropes and knotted cords to measure angles and slopes with astonishing accuracy. This knowledge was essential for their construction projects, including the building of the Great Pyramid of Giza, which is still a marvel of engineering today. Researchers from Harvard and MIT have studied ancient Egyptian engineering techniques and have found evidence of their advanced mathematical abilities. They used a base 10 counting system and had symbols for numbers up to 1 million. Moreover, they understood concepts such as fractions and geometry, which enabled them to perform complex calculations. Their ability to measure areas and volumes was particularly impressive, and is evident in the precise dimensions of their structures. 12. The pyramids are aligned almost perfectly with the cardinal directions. The alignment of the pyramids with the cardinal directions is a remarkable feat of engineering and astronomy. The Great Pyramid of Giza, the largest and oldest of the 3 pyramids, is aligned with true north to within 3 arc minutes. This level of precision is still admired by modern-day builders and scientists. Researchers have used satellite and GPS data to verify the accuracy of the pyramid's alignment. The alignment of the pyramids with the cardinal directions is not only a testament to the Egyptians' advanced knowledge, but also their dedication to precision and accuracy. 13. Aromatherapy and incense were used for healing. The ancient Egyptians were known for their love of fragrances, and their use of aromatherapy and incense was not only for personal enjoyment, but also for healing purposes. They believed that scents had spiritual and medicinal powers and used them in religious ceremonies and everyday life. Scents like frankincense, myrrh, and blue lotus oil were burned as incense to purify the air and create a relaxing atmosphere. These scents were also used to enhance the mood and promote healing. The Ebers Papyrus, one of the oldest medical texts dating back to 1500 BCE, contains numerous recipes for ointments and perfumes that were used to treat various ailments. Residue analysis of ancient vessels and cosmetic implements has revealed the presence of aromatic substances such as cinnamon and cassia. These findings provide evidence of the Egyptians' widespread use of fragrances for medicinal purposes.